Hi, I'm Mike, PokeTips Mike, and if you've played through Pokemon Sword and Shield, then by now you might know there's one Pokemon at the end of the game that you can fight against, but you can never use for yourself. That Pokemon is Eternamax Eternatus. Its base stats total up to 1,125, which is way higher than Mega Rayquaza's. Not like that matters since Rayquaza kinda got snapped out of Sword and Shield, but if it was in the game, it would be even stronger than that. But normally throughout the game, there's no way for you to use this Pokemon. The only time you can remotely even get close to using it is when you use the move Eternabeam, then you can kind of see it in the animation. But today, I'm going to do some modifications to the game and try to get an Eternamax Eternatus and use it and see exactly how crazy, how powerful this thing truly is. Let's get into it. So we're going to start today's adventure on Route 1, and somebody's probably typing in the comments right now, PokeTips, why are you going to Route 1? You can't get Eternatus on Route 1. Well, my friends, trust me, you've never seen Route 1 like this before. And here we are, oh no, the software closed. I guess the game couldn't handle it, but you saw what was going on there. We had some Eternatus in the overworld, and I guess the power of Eternatus was way too strong, and it made my game close. Let's see if we can get that to work. Let's try out the Galar oh my god! Wait, oh, we just walked right through it for a good second and we couldn't even get anything there. You encountered a wild Eternatus and we had a beautiful screen right there for a good second. Can Ditto transform into Eternatus? So much is going on right here. Oh wow, I didn't even know that would happen. So if you try to transform into Eternamax Eternatus, it just makes you the regular Eternatus. Like I said before, the game really does not want you using Eternatus. But wow, we had a lot of stuff going on there really quickly. So the screen was this weird color, and we've got Eternatus's arm right now going through the ceiling of this cave. And what is this viewing angle that we're seeing right now? It looks like we're seeing a little bit of the out of bounds area. Eternatus's model is so huge that when it's fully displayed on the screen, it just needs to load up more area. That's insane. Let's see what this guy knows. Confuse Ray, Dragon Tail, Agility, and Toxic. Let's go ahead and see if I can catch this thing. Let's go for a quick ball. Whoa. Where is this Pokeball right now? Well, we caught him. We got him, boys, but where is my Pokeball right now? Oh no, it looks like after we catch it in the battle, it just gets transformed into a regular Eternatus. No, it doesn't. It still keeps the sprite. Yes, look at it in the menu. That's wild. It's completely covering Ditto. You can't even see Ditto right there. Let's check out the summary. And why is it just regular Eternatus here? That's so bizarre. If I use it in battle, let's say I put this guy in the front of my party, is it going to be Eternamax Eternatus or is it going to be regular Eternatus? I'm so conflicted right now. Which one do I have? Well, we've got another one right over here just chilling, and an Ash Hat Pikachu running around. That's also a cool little thing I did there. Let's not run into the Ash Pikachu. Let's run into the Eternatus, but I don't even know where I could touch this thing. No, we have to run away from little Ash Pikachu as much as I want this thing. Oh, sweet, cool, that does work. I guess this Pikachu running into us wasn't too bad after all. So it looks like even though Eternatus looks normal in the menu, when we use it in battle, it's the Eternamax form. I thought it was going to be much harder to give myself an Eternamax Eternatus, but just like that, we got one. So let's run away from this guy. And now I want to do the most insane thing ever. Let's fight an Eternamax Eternatus with our own Eternamax Eternatus. Why do I feel like the game's gonna crash here? Okay, Eternatus is exerting its pressure, and that one's exerting its pressure too. What would happen if both of them were on the screen at the same time? I don't even know if it can display both of them on the screen at the same time. Oh, there it is! There it is! That is so creepy! It looks like this cave is some sort of crazy fungus arm thing growing out of it, or maybe the cave is alive and it has these gigantic hands that are trying to grab you. Alright, let's go ahead and use Dragon Tail. That will kick us out of the battle if we successfully use it, but let's go ahead and try it. I just want to see my Eternatus attack this wild one. Okay, we don't even see its movement on the screen. but it gets us out of the battle. That looked glitchy as anything. So now that we have an Eternamax Eternatus, let's go try this thing out in various places. I want to see how weird it looks when we use it in places it's not supposed to be. Alright, first let's go to Glenwood Tangle. I love the way this place looks. It's such a nice location in Sword and Shield, and I can't wait to see what it's going to look like when we actually send out our crazy boy over here. Alright, so we have a random encounter there. It's going to be a Phantump. And now let's send out our little monster over here, Eternamax Eternatus. Oh my god. Why is it always going through a tree? That's what I've noticed. I had one little experience with this in a previous video that I did, and it was going through a tree there too. I guess it's because there's always so many trees in the background of these locations. But it's funny, it's like Eternatus finds the nearest tree, and then like hides its body in there and just sticks its hand out of the tree. Let's try doing Dragon Tail against this thing. This thing is much higher level than us, but look at that damage right there. I know we resist it with both Dragon and Poison, but still, it has 22 levels on us. Not bad. Oh, what did we just attack it with there? And we also didn't run away. That's kind of weird. Usually that ends the battle. Look at that angle. That's just wild. That's crazy. Alright, let's go to Route 8. I know there's no trees here for Eternatus to hide in, so let's see what it looks like in battle on this little desert castle route. So we've got a Bulldor out here. Let's send out our Eternamax Eternatus. Again, when we throw out the Pokeball, it doesn't even appear over there. But there's our giant hand monster. Where is it, though? Where's the rest of the body? Okay, cool. It just flies in the sky like normal. So we could actually see the full Eternamax form out here. That's very, very cool. How about in this snowy little area, Route 9? Let's go find a wild Pokemon over here. Ooh, I have a feeling this is going to look really nice. I like the way the background looks here, all blue and cloudy. Let's check out Eternamax Eternatus. Oh, there we go. Hidden behind the trees again. It's not hiding itself in a tree, but those trees are really blocking my angle. That thing looks wild, though. Now that I'm using it outside of the places where you normally see it, I can definitely understand why you can't bring this thing around. Because imagine, yeah, there we go. That's a good angle. Imagine being just a random trainer in the Galar region, and then challenging a guy to a battle, not knowing who I am, and then I send out Eternamax Eternatus. I would be scarred for life. I would never, ever, ever want to go into a Pokemon battle ever again. That thing is so freaky. So now I want to see how crazy the stats on this thing can get. This is it at level 13, and now I'm going to level it to level 100. Here's our bad boy at level 100. Look at those stats. Now, I put EVs into HP and I think defense as well, and the IVs on this Pokemon aren't too great, but if it had flawless IVs, it would basically have the HP stat of a Blissey and the defense of, I don't even know, this is the most insane defense I've ever seen on any Pokemon ever. And its attack, special attack, and speed are nothing to laugh at either. This thing is truly a tank. So again, with busted stats like this, I can definitely understand why you can't use this thing normally in-game. Now here's something interesting. I saved and I reset my game, and when I came back in-game, now my Eternamax Eternatus is just a regular Eternatus once again. Looks like this guy didn't want to stick around for a long time. He probably had to get back to his tree. I'm gonna use Eternamax Eternatus to fight Eternamax Eternatus in the climax of the game. But that's not all. I'm also changing Zacian and Zamazenta into Eternamax Eternatus too. So this should be a battle of 4 Eternamax Eternatus and then whatever in the world Hop wants to bring to the battle. Hop's gotta be different. I'm not sure if this is actually gonna work. I have a feeling once again the game is probably going to crash, but if it doesn't, I feel like we're in for a good treat. Also, if you saw my turning Magikarp into a legendary Pokemon video, you know when we modify the Zacian and Zamazenta out here, they start to get a little distorted. So I'm really wondering what Eternamax Eternatus is going to look like in this cutscene. This should be really good. Alright, here we go. What is this? What was that? Alright. During that whole cutscene, they don't show up for too long, but when they do, it looks kinda goofy, because you have both of them on top of each other since they're so massive. definitely not as wild looking as the Magikarp though. Wild looking, I'm not sure if I said wild right there. Look at that, look at those icons in the corner. You have a bunch of Eternamax Eternatus all on top of each other in the corner, blocking up whatever Hop has sent out. Poor Dubwool. And I can't even see the other Eternatus on the battlefield. Oh, there we go. That's a nice aerial shot. Look at that. Eternatus everywhere. I'm not sure which one's the evil one. I'm not sure which one's the good one. Who's on our side? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, that just looks really, really weird, and it's making me dizzy just looking at it. So let's go ahead and start attacking these bad boys. Let's use... Well, first, we gotta knock out Hop. We gotta get that Dubwool out of here. Let's go for Dynamax Cannon. And I do have animations on, but it didn't show anything there. Very disappointing. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't change Eternatus's moves, so it's still gonna have Zacian and Zamazenta's moves. I would love to see Eternatus use like Behemoth Blade or something. There it is. Eternatus use Behemoth Bash. Oh, that's so weird. I think I saw one of Eternatus's fingers there attacking the other one. It was kind of hard to see. Oh. Okay, and that one was a little bit better. For a moment you could see Eternatus, but once again, we just had that problem of Eternatus is way too big for the game to properly display what is going on. Well, it's time to end this madness once and for all. Let's knock this thing out with Eternabeam. Bye-bye, Monster Mash. Now, there's one more thing here I have to show you. When we try to catch an Eternatus on Route 1, this happens. I love this. This is so much fun. And with that, my friends, you now know what using Eternamax Eternatus looks like in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. I love how goofy it looks whenever you use it in an area where it's not supposed to be. You can clearly tell it was not intended for those areas. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more of my Pokemon content. Of course, you could also always follow me on Instagram at PokeTips Mike, and my friends, I'll be seeing you in the next one.